we are with two babies. The Exeed with the Geo tracker body, and the Venom with the Jeep. The old Jeep Renegade pickup type style body. I got some pretty good steering angle out of the mad crawler now. Grinding down the axle stubs. Kind of see in there that I ground those down real good, and they're still catching just fine on the dog bone. So then by putting the bent links and then chopping those ones shorter, got the axial front shocks on there with the internal springs, anti-roll springs. And on the back I got the 8 scale, still the same shocks, the 8 scale Max Stone series from Exeed. I ordered 4 of those shocks from them and installed them on here, and I've just put the black springs off the stock shocks from this rig on there. So it's pretty much kind of a more of a droop, halfway droop setup. As you can see, when I go up to articulate, it'll go up and stop, and then that will droop. That one starts to come down. So that's about how much articulation I get out of this one, which is plenty. I mean, it's not like this like it used to be, which is too much actually. And this one, same thing. You get, about that much out of it. A little more if I trim these fenders, which I have to do. Don't want to, but have to. Just got done painting this body. Looks pretty badass. Nice looking body. Hand painted some high lift jack on there, and there's a little base for it, and a tire iron. This thing's kind of stupid, but it's molded in there, so I'm gonna put the spare tire mount here and get one of the spares and throw on there and whatnot. So should be pretty badass. Now, as far as this thing goes, pretty excited about the mad crawler being back in business. Put all the soldering these wires back on down inside there, and that stock speed control is not easy at all. I found out the speed control from just research and whatnot, surfing around. This speed control is actually got a few different names. Excuse me. It's either an outcry or an outsy speed control that RC 4-wheel drive sells. That is the same exact speed control. They got one for dual motor just like this set up, and then they got one for single motor that has a fan attached to it. It's identical, same speed control they sell. So I got the high torque servo mounted on here, the second one that I ordered. Was going to have 4-wheel steer on this thing, but there's no real point if I'm going to run it in the comp. And the original 9 tires off the stock Venom tires that came with that thing. Should be pretty good. So I've got 13 inches from, or like, not quite 13, just over 12.5 from here to here. And they require 12.5 wheelbase, and then 12.5 from here to here. And the Venom's 12.5, so you can see that I've got the 12.5 out of it. And it's like exactly, but I don't know if they're going to let me slide with this. how wide it is. It's really wide compared to the Venom. I'd like the Venom to be a little wider even, but that's soon to come. But there's the progress. I got this all mounted up, tested it out. The BEC on it, which controls gives power to the receiver for the servo, has nothing now. It's completely. Last time I tried it, it worked a little bit. It would just barely steer. Now I've got no power at all, but it runs the motors just fine still, just like it used to. So I've got to get an external BEC and we'll be in business. And so there's the progress. They're almost completely done. I'm just about to solder my Deans on here and hook the battery up, and we'll be good to go. Order up a BEC for it. I'll have myself a few crawlers. So there we are. Just wanted to show you the body kind of too. Ordered that off of CKRC with all the other shit, and it looks pretty good. And oh yeah, also I got this weird little gadget. Get this wire out. This guy here. This tells me the number 1, 4.19, number 2, 4.24, all 8.39. Shows me the voltage on the LiPo, which I've got mounted up under there permanently. So that's permanently mounted, and then I got the upper tray still for the 7.2 packs. But that's mounted on there just to see how the balancing works on my chargers. Ordered that off Hobby King, one of those China things. But it's got, you can have that actually plugged in. The wire, keep it plugged in while you're running, and it has a buzzer on it. So when you get below 3.2 volts per cell, it'll beep at you. But I run a LiPo cutoff on the ESC anyway, so not really needed. But yeah, there we go. So, thanks for watching. Hope you like my crawlers. Let me know what you think. Peace.